Hello minions, Munchmo back with more Kerbal Space Program. And today, I am ready to do something a little bit different here. We are going to build that crazy thing for the crazy stuff and stuff. So what I want to start out with is I want to build a module that will... Oh, that thing... Alright, this thing is huge. A module for being able to grasp a hold of an asteroid and bring it somewhere. I don't care where. Just somewhere. It doesn't really matter. But now that we have this guy... Boop! Oh, that thing does not want to attach there, does it? Okay, that doesn't seem quite right either. Do we have a smaller structural changey doohickey? Nope, that's the wrong size. Maybe this thing here... Why won't that work? That's a little weird. Alright, whatever. We'll just stick this thing on top here and boop. That should be good. Can we right click and toggle flag? Oh, you can actually put flags on different parts and stuff? That's awesome. Alright, so this is going to be our asteroid moving stage thingy. Right? I don't understand what these things are. This is... Oh, that's a... Okay, alright. So this is my new decoupler. This is a tricoupler. This is my quad adapter, but this is tiny compared to that. And I would like to use... Is there like an SAS size thing for this module at all? Like, because this is the big, and this is the huge. So is there like some sort of SAS tank for these ginormous things? No, I'm not seeing it anywhere. What is that? Oh my god, there's an even bigger SRB? Holy crap. That's awesome. I'm going to totally use those. Alright, so if we're doing this, and we're doing this, I'm totally making this thing enormous. Totally making it enormous. Now, this thing... 320 to 360, but I still want to use these guys because they're like 800. So I guess what we'll do is we'll go over here to structural again, take this sucker, rotate it around, stick it on the bottom like that, throw in no, that's the tiny SAS. I want the big, RCS. I want the big old RCS tank right there. The question is, will these... you know what? We're going to have to test this on the launch pad real quick just to see if this even works. Structural, there we go. Where is it here? The quad adapter like so. And then these engines like so. 4. Okay. So that is going to be my rocket here. So this is the Asteroid Derper 1. Because I don't know if it's going to work. So let's just hit the launch pad and see if this thing will even, take off or anything like that. Because I don't know what it's going to do. I really don't. It may work, it may not. We will see. I wonder, now I know you can do some science on the asteroids and such, but I wonder if you, oh my god, did the thing just break apart? I think it just broke apart. Do I even have, I have monopropellant. Uh-oh, it's falling over. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Alright. That's fine. It works, so that's all that really matters for the most part. Ooh, that was a new looking screen. So I don't know how well this is going to go, but this is going to be interesting. Now we have, this is a single asteroid. No, this holds 2. I don't think we need 2, but that's okay. We can have 2 just for the heck of it. So what I need to do now is I need to go ahead and take this thing off first. Just why won't you just sit there? Okay, go away then. I want to throw on a... Where's my small decoupler? Small decoupler, where are you? What is this? Is this huge? No, oh, a tiny decoupler. Okay. So, small decoupler. Good. And now I want to put the clamping thingy on here, like so. And then I need to remove this. And I want to put a larger decoupler on this. The Rockomax decoupler, and stick that on there. So that way this thing... Let's go ahead and add another stingy here for these engines there. This thing will go there, and then we throw some parachutes on this sucker. That way we can drop the clamp, drop the thing. We just have this thing to bring us on home. So let's throw on 2 parachutes. Sound good? Yeah, 2 parachutes sound good. Go here. That should bring us home safe and sound. Okay, good. Now, we have the RCS. We need to put on some RCS doohickeys here. Like so. And like so. So we can control this sucker and spin it around properly. Good, good. What else do we need? We probably are going to want some solar panels and some batteries. Yeah, let's throw on some batteries here. Let's throw on some... You know what? Let's not do 1x6s. Let's do some 2x3s. Like so. Okay, good. So we got power. We got juice. I like this launch escape system. That's kind of funny. Let's throw a little bit of science on this thing just because I don't know what's going to happen. So let's see if we can go here with these little doohickeys. Just, you know, I mean, I don't know if we're at what science we can do. I doubt there's going to be an atmosphere, but actually, you know what? Let's put these guys on the actual lander can itself, just so they're easier to find. Since they'll be right there by the door, easier to access and stuff. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and remove this thing. Put one of these doohickeys on there, like so. There we go. Hopefully that doesn't cause instabilities or whatnot. And let's grab one of these guys here. And I don't think we have any use for a nose cone, plus we can't stick it up there anyway, so okay. So we have all the science we can do? Yeah, we just need a communication thingy there to transmit. Okay, so I think this thing is good to go. So at this point, we disconnect this doohickey. This guy's coming in the atmosphere. Good to go. And it'll drop our chutes and we'll be good to go. We have an antenna to transmit. We've got batteries for power. We've got solar panels for power. We've got RCS. Do we want to throw in some sort of... Yeah, we do. Some sort of inline SAS module. Just for safety's sake. Okay, cool. So now it's time to throw down some of these suckers. And just throw on 4... Actually, no. Let's just throw on 1 for now. Just because we can. Throw that SRB craziness on this peppy here. If we can do this. Is that straight, lined up right? It looks like it is. Okay, good. So let's do that. And then we'll take this thing. We will change it to 8 times. And we will just drop it like it's hot. Like that. Let's take a look at our center of mass. Let's actually put these things on the center of mass like so. Don't know how well this thing is going to work, but cross your fingers. Now, because of these is such a loose cannon, let's throw down some of these puppies. Like, I think we don't need so many, but you know what? Maybe it'll be okay. Actually, no, we need to drop this down near the center of mass as well, even though it's kind of clipping into stuff. Maybe if we do this instead on the flag? I don't know how well that works. Anything else clipping weird? No, that's okay. Alright, so we've got these things here, staging up there. I don't know if this is even going to make it to orbit or whatnot, but let's take a look at these SRBs. We got 6,500 or 650 thrust. It's not a lot. We're probably going to have to do some asparagus state stuff, but all I got to do is get the sucker into orbit and then, you know, attach to one of those asteroids. Got this thing. Once these disconnect, we got this thing going in, so these can actually go here. This isn't going to work. We need more stages. But you know what? We're going to try it anyway and see what happens. I mean, really, what's the worst that can happen? We kill somebody. You know, Kerbal Knots are expected to die. That's the whole reason they join. And stuff, maybe. I don't know. Alright, let's see here. Okay. We good? Let's go ahead and throttle up, down, right about there. Toggle that SAS on and just... Oh my god. I think we need some struts. I think we need some struts. That's kind of awesome, though. But that's not going to get me out of the atmosphere. I'm definitely going to have to throw down some other engines and stuff. Maybe I should drop one of these tanks for the big engines to get me out of the atmosphere, and then another tank after that will be this little guy. I don't know. Yeah, we'll do some playing with asparagus staging on this sucker too. See what it does. See what she does. But still, this is actually not bad. These solid rocket boosters are actually getting me somewhere. But once this stage is gone, I'm not going to have any thrust from these nuclear engines at all, so there's no point in me even continuing. So we're going to revert back to the VAB. And we're going to fix this mediocre design. So let's go ahead and just tear all those things off. Zoom out a bit and see what we can do about throwing on these guys, these big old detachment manifolds. Heavy duty. Okay, throw them there. Now, actually, you know what? We only want a single tank, so we'll throw them about there. Hopefully they're out far enough. They might cause me some clipping issues with these things. You know what? There's only one way to find out, and that's by doing, right? Why did I do this 4 times when I should have done this 1 time? Because it's like totally not on center point. Is that not even a little bit? Okay, screw this. You, get out of here. You, 1 times. Let's just stick it somewhere, get it attached, and then figure out the placement. Is that square? I think that might be square. Okay. Yeah, that's square. Okay, good. Good. That's square. So now we take it, and we do 4 times. Actually, you know what? I could just put it right there. That should get me squared away. Okay, cool. Now let's look at these engines. This thing is 2,500 thrust with 280 ASL. The mainsail is 1,500 thrust with 280 ASL. 380 vacuum, 330 vacuum. Okay, so this is better than the mainsail. This is 3,200 thrust, so that has even more thrust, with 320, 360. So this one's even better than this one until you get out of the atmosphere. So if we do this stage here, like that, right? We're gonna have to strut this stuff up too, obviously. And then we go like so, we throw it out. Now this thing, does this thing actually have... No, this just says how much it uses per second. Never mind, okay. So now let's take another one of these manifolds here. Let's go out like that. And then we drop another one of these big old giant tanks here, like so. Did I do that wrong? Nope, I think I actually did that right. Sweet. And then we drop this sucker on the bottom like that. Good. Okay, so let's do some asparagus staging here. We're just going to do simplistic asparagus staging because why not? So it goes from here to there, and then from here to there. And then we go ahead and throw all of our engines together, and then this one is the outer, and then this one is the inner, and okay, cool. And then let's just go ahead and strut these things up a bit. So we go bloop, bloop. No, that's not a good placement at all. Let's see, maybe we can do this with just a little bit of strutting, because the way I understand it, this patch actually was supposed to add a much better structural stability to this stuff, which is awesome, because as it stood, there was so many times when little things would just pop apart from one part to the next, and it was just a nuisance. But hopefully this actually takes care of it. And then we just go a strut from here to here, and then a strut from here to here, and then a strut from here to here, and then one more strut from here to here. Okay, cool. So let's see what that does. We're going to go with the Asteroid Derper 2. Alright, we got everything staged up right, all that jazz, hopefully. I don't think this is going to get us where I think it's going to get us, but you know what? Let's give it a shot. If this gets us into orbit, I will be happily surprised. very happily surprised. Okay, come on, bring it. Oh, and it's nighttime. Yeah, who cares? Oops, my bad. Kind of forgot something there. Although, these things stayed intact, but that did not. Okay, cool. Revert to VAB. Maybe if I drop the engines down just a little bit, that'll take care of the whole problem there. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see if that works, because if this thing here... Oops, 4 times. This thing here gets placed about there. Will these things touch the ground before that thing does? And if so, that might be just the stability that we need. Oh, my phone's ringing. Be right back. Sorry about that. I did some work off camera, and I think I've got a design that's going to work for me. I'm not 100% sure, but we're just going to go ahead and toggle this SAS and just take off. As you can see, I've got asparagus staging set up. Still similar design, just a couple more tanks on the outside and the inside, and my staging is set up in 2s instead of 4s. So hopefully this works. I don't want them to overheat, though. I'm going to keep my throttle at just the right spot here. I did some testing, too. I couldn't help it. I just had to keep playing. But this is the mission now. We are going to hopefully get to an asteroid. I don't know how easy or good it's going to go. I really don't know. I'm confident that this ship can at least get into orbit. Maybe rendezvous with an asteroid. Anything outside of that, I can't promise. But we'll have to see what happens. So, yeah. I'm very hopeful that we can at least get something going here. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to get a good shot of this ship in blast off. But I want to drop these outer stage here because it just looks cooler when it's just 4. Or even when there's just 2 engines on this thing, it looks pretty cool. Alright, we're at the point now where we can begin our gravity turn, and then the spins start a little bit, and then we go, boop, drop that. Okay, here we go. We're good. We are good. Let's keep it right about there is where I want to be. Oh, look at that. That's actually pretty cool. Look at that. Yes, I like that. That's a good shot. It's even cooler if you're kind of zoomed in a little bit. It's like boop, 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 boop. There we go. I think I took too many screenshots, but you know, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. Let's see how the ship is doing. It's amazing the things that change when you just do a little bit of tweaking. Like going from a 4-stage to, or 4s to 2s, it's a little bit more efficient, so you can get a little bit higher, easier. Yeah, so, but I'm really hopeful that this thing actually works. Like control from here, you can turn the arm on, and oh, I can't wait to play with this thing. I can't wait to actually be able to rendezvous with an asteroid. I don't even know if that's going to happen, but I'm hopeful. I am hopeful. Alright, can we zip out of the thickness of the atmosphere? There we go. Perfect. Good, good, good. Just over 34,000 or 34 kilometers. Here we go. See, doesn't that look cool? I mean, look at that. Look at this. Bam. I like that. It looks pretty cool to me. Alright, are we high enough? Almost. Almost high enough. And 70, good. Okay, we're gonna kill our engines, add a maneuver, see what it takes to get us. Oh, no. Right about there-ish. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'll just do it manually. I've been trying to do the whole maneuver thing, and it just hasn't been working for me. So I'm just gonna keep this stuff going here until I'm not losing speed anymore. Stay on this like that. Okay, there we go. That should do. We're gaining speed. I don't want to be gaining speed, but I don't want to be losing it either. Once we're out of the atmosphere, we'll pop this stage here. We're almost there. So that we get more thrust with without as much fuel usage. Once this also gets to 30 seconds, I will accelerate until we stay at about 30 seconds. Hopefully. Okay, there we go. Pop that. Get a little bit more thrust without super fuel usage. Okay. 30 seconds is almost here. Throttle up as much as we can. There we go. Okay, cool. We're losing time, but not as bad as one could expect to lose time. Whoa, stop with the wobble. I hate when that happens. Okay, toggle that. Maybe that'll help. Or retoggle that. Okay, we're still losing time, but that's okay. I don't mind losing time as much. We can always throttle up if necessary, too, just as long as my engines don't overheat and explode. Uh-oh. I think I might have messed this up. You know what? It don't matter. I can still get in orbit here. Even if I messed it up, I can still get in orbit. I'll keep it right about there. That should keep us chasing this. Oh well. Maybe I can't get in orbit very easily if we... Holy crap, what did I do wrong? I'm really bad at this game when things change. New engines? I don't know what I'm doing until I play with them for a long time. Alright. They're forcing the apoapsis to raise a little bit. Wasting fuel doing this too, but that's okay. We are still have a ton of fuel. Really not exactly sure how well these nuclear engines are going to work for what I want to do, though. I'm afraid of them a little bit because I fear that they may not be powerful enough to do something with this huge weight that they're going to be pushing. At least not in 4s. Maybe if I had like 6s or something like that. Okay, let's toggle down a little bit, or throttle down, I mean. Throttle down more, because we're still, we're losing time. Throttle down, throttle down, throttle down, throttle down, throttle down. Here we go. I don't want to get outside of the 30 seconds. There we go, we got a periapsis now. And we're still speeding away from our apoapsis. Okay, there we go. 25, 24, 25, 26. Let's throttle down even more. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Alright. We got this so far. Oh, throttle all the way down. Just let it get closer to the apoapsis. Just a little bit of thrust. Just a tiny fraction of thrust. And we still have fuel in these outer tanks. Strangely, they don't appear to be doing anything, but I think that they've given up. Oh, we're too far away from that. Let's accelerate a little closer now. There we go. Let's give us a little bit of thrust. Holy crap. This thing is very unmaneuverable. Yes, that is the word that I just tried to use. Click on that. Thank you. Show it to me. Just a tiny amount of thrust. Just a little bit. Just enough to... Holy crap. It doesn't take... Okay, that's fine. We're out of the atmosphere now. So let's zoom out and find our target here. We're going to go... Let's go after... Let me see. Hold on. We look at this thing. It is 14,126. This one is 13. I think this one might actually be the easier target, if only for the fact that it's on a much closer... Oh man, we just missed our descending node too. What about if we do this and we burn up this way? Can we get our descending node better? 10.6, 7.3, 5.6, 5.1. I don't know if we can quite match it. What? We just passed it. I can't do anything with it now. God bless it. Why did I say that? Oof. Anyway. So if we go over on... I think it's like right here. Right here. No. If we go... Crap. Let's see. Can I get this? If we put a maneuver right there. We burn down. That should adjust our node. Ah, there we go. It's about in the right position here. 1.7. 1.1. Alright, here we go. It's close enough. 0.8. 0.7. Let's see. Can we move it? No, I don't want that. I want that. A bit like that. 0.4. 0.02. Oops. Whoa. Oh, this is very finicky. I got just the right spot. Oh, okay. Perfect. And then if we burn this way... Oh, wait. Yeah, burn this way. What does that do? Oh god, I gotta get rid of these frickin' periapsis and apsoapsis marks. Please go away. Okay, thank god. Okay, so there we go, like that. And now let's zoom out a bit and see where that connects us with it. How close are we getting? This is not close enough. Is this getting any closer? Wow, that's a far, far way away. 107. What about if we burn this way? Does it get us a maneuver? Oh, here we go. This is going to be the longest friggin' burn ever. How does that not get us an intersection there? Maybe if we burn a little retrograde here, does that help at all? Because I really need to reduce this amount of time needed to burn. Because this is not really, I mean, that big, the heavy engines aren't going to really do much good here. Oh, I need to increase my something or other here. Wow, okay. Because as it stands now, this is like a 3-minute burn. Okay, so what am I doing? If I go... Nope, that's separating us. I'm probably doing this all wrong. If I go up a little bit, like so. How close are we now? Okay, and then if I go... Oh, this is tricky. Why is the frickin'... Go away, I said. Why did that come back? I had turned it off, I thought. Burn retrograde. Okay, that's not helping. Burn this away. Oh, getting closer. It's so hard to see that connecting point. How close are we here with the separation? 28,000 kilometers. Okay, I'm going to play with this and figure it out, see what the burn's going to be like, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to hit F5 to quick save, because this is crazy. With just the nuclear engines, it would be almost an hour-long burn. However, with these outer engines, it will be closer to a 3-minute burn. So, that's kind of nuts. That's really nuts. I guess these big tanks are just so much bigger that there really is nothing that can be done. So I don't think the nuclear engines are the way to go with this kind of craft unless you're putting a whole bunch of them on there. Oh, there we go. We just changed views, heading toward the asteroid as best as we can. Stay on that target. As you can see, this is the craziest maneuver ever, and it doesn't even get us an encounter, but it gets us within 5,000 kilometers of the asteroid. Now, mind you, these asteroids don't have gravity at all. Like, they don't have a sphere of influence the way planets do, so there is no really getting into orbit. So once we get to the 5,000 kilometers, we're going to have to do the whole docking procedure thing. So I'm just going to let this burn happen, see what I can do about getting close to it, and we'll go from there.